Your worst fears about AI have already come true, but not how you think. No, AI hasn't become sentient. It's worse. It's quietly influencing human decisions at scale. What supplements you trust, what brands you avoid, what experts you believe, what health information you accept as truth. And in many cases, the person talking to you may not even exist. We're entering a new era where AI-generated faces, voices, scripts, and authority can be manufactured faster than truth can catch up. And nowhere is this becoming more dangerous than in the supplement industry. Here's the problem. The supplement industry is already confusing enough. Consumers are trying to navigate conflicting studies, flashy marketing, influencer opinions, fear-based messaging, and products that often look more scientific than they actually are. Now, add AI into that mix. Today, someone with zero formulation experience can generate a fake expert, a fake podcast, a fake educational reel, a fake doctor video, even an entire fake wellness brand in a single afternoon. And consumers often cannot tell the difference. You've probably seen them already. The health professional in scrubs warning you supplements don't work. The hyper-confident avatar repeating oversimplified nutrition claims. The faceless account pushing miracle ingredients. Or worse, AI-generated content presenting partial truths as absolute facts. That's the danger, because misinformation doesn't need to be fully false to be harmful. It only needs to sound believable. And here's what makes this even more complicated. The problem is not AI itself. AI can be incredibly useful. I personally use AI tools to organize ideas, communicate complex science more clearly, improve educational workflows, and help simplify technical information for consumers. Used responsibly, AI can democratize knowledge. Exhibit A. But today, many systems are being optimized for attention, not accuracy, engagement, clicks, outrage, conversion, sales, not scientific nuance. And when algorithms reward certainty over expertise, the loudest voice wins, not the most qualified one. That creates an environment where real scientists compete with fictional experts, decades of experience compete with viral sound bites, and consumers get manipulated by whoever understands the algorithm best. Some accounts are now openly labeling themselves as AI-generated or AI-assisted. At least those are being transparent, but many are not. And consumers deserve to ask difficult questions. Who's actually behind this account? Who wrote the script? Who verified the claims? Does this person have any real-world experience developing products? Have they ever formulated anything? Run stability testing? Reviewed specifications? Evaluated contaminants? Dealt with potency failures? Audited manufacturing systems? Interpreted clinical literature beyond a headline? Or are they simply generating convincing content? Because confidence is no longer proof of expertise. A realistic face is no longer proof of credibility. And a viral clip is no longer proof of truth. In health-related industries, that matters a lot. But here's where this conversation becomes important. AI itself is not the enemy. In fact, some of the most respected companies in food and nutrition are already integrating AI into R&D in ways that are genuinely impressive. Cargill, one of the largest food companies in the world, recently won the BIG Artificial Intelligence Excellence Award for integrated AI across agriculture, operations, supply chains, and product innovation. That matters because this is what responsible implementation looks like. AI paired with expertise. AI paired with scientific accountability. AI paired with real-world validation, not replacing scientists, empowering them. And the stakes are enormous. Industry estimates suggest that roughly 20,000 new products launch every single year, while failure rates exceed 80%. Think about that. Thousands of failed products, wasted materials, wasted resources, poor consumer experiences, and formulations that were never optimized properly to begin with. AI has the potential to dramatically reduce that waste. to identify incompatibilities before bench trials, to accelerate formulation iteration, to improve stability prediction, to organize scientific literature faster than humans can manually process it. That is incredibly valuable. And in the hands of experienced scientists and formulators, it may completely reshape product development over the next decades. But here's the critical distinction. There is a massive difference between using AI to improve expertise and using AI to imitate expertise. One advances science, the other manufactures perceived authority, and consumers are now being exposed to both simultaneously. That's why this moment matters so much, because the future of AI in health and nutrition will not be determined by the technology itself. It will be determined by the standards humans choose to apply to it. So what do we do now? For me, the answer wasn't to complain about misinformation, it was to build differently. That's why I'm building a company focused on fighting confusion with transparency, education, and formulation expertise. Not perfection, transparency. I'm building in public. The awkwardness, the trial and error, the learning, the discussions, the books, the podcasts, the product development process. The human side of building something responsibly. Because real expertise should be visible. You should be able to see how someone thinks, how they explain science, how they handle nuance, how they respond when challenged. That matters more than polished AI-generated certainty. And yes, I'm even writing books about this topic because I believe consumers deserve a clearer understanding of how products are actually developed, marketed, and brought to market. Not just what gets said in a 30-second clip. Now, what can you do as a consumer? First, follow real people with real accountability. People with names, histories, and reputations tied to what they say. Second, be skeptical of content designed to trigger instant emotional reactions. Fear sells. Outrage spreads. Certainty goes viral. And third, look for companies that educate beyond the sale. Do they teach? Do they explain formulations? Do they discuss dosage rationale? Do they acknowledge uncertainty when uncertainty exists? Or do they only market outcomes? And finally, remember that authenticity is becoming valuable again, because in the world of AI-generated experts, being unmistakably human may become the ultimate form of trust. At Balterra, we believe AI should support human expertise, not replace it. We understand the protocols required to properly develop and launch products responsibly. With over 25 years of product development experience, our founder, i.e. me, has worked across beverages, nutrition, and supplements with a focus on formulation integrity, potency, and quality standards. We at Balterra believe AI can absolutely improve education and communication when used ethically, but consumers deserve transparency about where information comes from, who is behind it, and whether expertise is real. Because in the age of artificial intelligence, human accountability matters more than ever. And I'll tell you right now, I am 100% accountable. Stay balanced, stay clear.